Hello everyone and welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Monday 11th of June with me, which Power Market Analyst at Hantec Markets. Looking at dollar yen, which has rallied again. It sort of picked up after a couple of negative candles that we saw at the back end of last week. It's picked up again today. Risk appetite seems to be fairly positive and the yen is under pressure today, but it's interesting that we're back to this pivot around 110 figure again. Now we saw 110.25 as the reaction high last week before the market started to roll back lower again. And I think this is just still, for me, playing out what may well start to turn out to be a bit of a medium-term range above that 108.10 mark and below that 1140 mark. Now, moving above 110 figure today and closing above that would certainly help improve the outlook, and 110.25 is clearly the initial resistance of that, and a breakout above that would then start to reopen the highs again. But I just don't really see this as a market that is sort of screaming out bull run at the moment. Momentum indicators are fairly sort of neutrally configured. RSI, stochastics and MACD lines all very much in sort of very rangy neutral configurations really. And yes, we have got this this bull candle forming today, but I'll be very surprised if the market takes too much of a view further in front of Donald Trump's visit to Singapore and to meet Kim Jong-un of North Korea. And you've got this consolidation that actually has now started to develop in the last few hours. Markets just hovering in a very tight sort of 10 to 15 pip range throughout that sort of 3-4 hour period. And I think that could well be seen as where we end up in front of that meeting. I'm not really expecting too much more direction out of dollar yen in the meantime. But yeah, there is a slight positive sort of dimension to this chart, but not enormously. And I'm still waiting for a decisive catalyst to really run the next directional change. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later.